When you get up in the morning, we have 1440 minutes. It's up to us to make good of the time given. Everyone, the plumber, manager, king, or even an unemployed man or woman have the same. You need to feel gratitude. If you get up feeling unempowered, if you get up feeling whole, if you get up feeling unlimited, nothing should bother you. You should feel like it already happened. What's past is past. What's now is now. Stop saying, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Because every time you talk like that, all you do is make yourself weaker and weaker and weaker. You are like a magnet, and what comes out from your mouth will be attracted to your life, and you'll become of it. My prosperous thought creates my prosperous life. I'm attracting miracle into my life. I am happy now with my perfect life. That's how we should live our lives, waking up with the understanding to expect the unexpected, and something unusual should happen in our life as a result of our effort. And it's just those beginning moments where it happens to begin, and we begin to prove to ourselves how powerful we are. We must not be negative. Just negative talk get us in so much of trouble. Life is not always going to make sense, but how we have to keep moving forward, how you can't let a season of mourning turn into a lifetime of mourning. I know that's not easy. I haven't been there, but I know living depressed and bitter is only going to pull you down and make it worse. But it's not enough to just have the mind involved. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and the feelings are the language of the body. And how you think and how you feel creates the state of being. When you combine that clear intention with an elevated emotion, the freedom, the joy, the inspiration, the genuine love that you feel, or gratitude from the experience, the moment you do that, your body, as the unconscious mind, begin to believe it's living in the future reality of the present moment. Now, you are moving into a new state of being, into a new personality, and a new personality creates a new personal reality. Don't you know that what life gets better and better and better is always because you are forward looking? And by forward looking, we mean looking in the direction of that vibration that emanated from you. Did you say thank you today? I think that's the most challenging form of spiritual discipline, is to live in gratitude. There is been nothing ordinary about your inner life from the point on. Close your eyes and think positive thoughts. Whenever comes out of your mouth will begin to affect your life. You have the power in your mouth, the power of the life, and that in your tongue. I stand here in my greatness, I own my light. I own my light. I own my brilliance. I own my brilliance. I am bold, and I'm courageous. I am courageous. I am perfect. I'm perfect in my imperfection every moment of my day, no matter where you are or what you are doing, you matter. Identify and value drive behavior. So, if you want to make a change, you have to change your vision of who you are. You have to begin telling yourself a different narrative. And the narrative you tell yourself about yourself is everything. Too many people get trapped believing they are powerless over their circumstances. People talk about their trouble like they are happening to someone else, like they are a passive bystander in their own life, a spectator to their own problem. These people never take action because they see themselves as a victim. They feel that every situation is out of their control. And you want to know the dark secret? They like it that way because they don't have to do anything. And if you tell yourself that you are a scared, uneducated kid from somewhere in Malaysia whose family have never accomplished anything, let me tell you what you will become. A scared, uneducated kid from Malaysia who never accomplished anything because that's what you believe. You tell yourself the story enough and it will become real. But on the flip side, if you could tell yourself a story of a learner, you learn faster than most people. You're willing to do more work than most people. You're willing to read more books than most people. You're willing to spend an inhuman amount of time every day improving your mind simply by getting new ideas into the system, and you will admit you are wrong faster than anybody else. That you won't let your ego in any way. And you will tell yourself that story over and over so that somebody comes and tell you how stupid you are and you are not a dumb kid from Malaysia. You go, you are right. That's amazing. Thank you for pointing out that flaw because of now I'm aware of it. I can improve because I'm a learner. And once I switched my narrative to being a learner, it didn't matter where I started. It only mattered where I was trying to go. And as long as I have that clarity, then I would execute myself. I believe I could do anything I set in my mind without limitation. Every time we form a new opinion about who you are, we are right. Not because our opinions are based on fact or even shared by the people that we know best. Our opinion about ourselves are correct because every time we believe something about our identity, it becomes reality. We are constantly, subconsciously, so why not create consciously? If you had the opportunity right now, in this moment, to create an entirely new reality for yourself, what would it be like? What traits would the new you possess? How would you react under pressure? And how would you push yourself to learn and grow? And how would you push yourself to grow and get better? That person you are imagining, they are worth becoming. So get to know them. Get in the habit of thinking their thoughts, of seeing the world the way they see the world. Because when you go inside their mind, when you see the way they think, seeing things, then you are really just becoming your future self. When you wake up in the morning, choose to be happy. Choose to be grateful for the day. Choose to be focused on your possibility. Every morning is a new step into a new beginning. When you start the day positively, each morning you create a ritual of setting up positive thought and habit that create wonderful outcome. This is a new morning. This is a new day. And this is new me with a new vibration point of attraction. And this is a new beginning. Every day we get to choose what kind of attitude we are going to have. We can choose to be happy, look at the bright side, expect new things, good things, believe that our dreams will come to pass, or we can choose the negative. Choose to focus our problem well in what didn't work out. Live in worry, discouraged. It's all a choice for us to make. But sometimes believing in yourself is just as tactically winning a little bit each day. Just a little bit of win can give you the dopamine that says, oh, good job, and the reward, I feel better. It can be a very simple neurological payoff of just achieving a couple of small goals. Say thank you for grace, thank you for mercy, thank you for understanding, thank you for the wisdom, thank you for your parents, thank you for the love, thank you for the kindness, thank you for humanity, thank you for peace, thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for whatever we already ours. There is a way of saying that if you believe you can and believe you can't, either way you are right. Henry Ford said that. And so, a simple monitoring is your self-talk. Now, every day we think 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. Out of those 60 to 70,000 thoughts that we think one day, 90% of the thoughts are same thought as the day before. So the same thought will always lead to you the same choices. Einstein told one time, doing the same thing again and again, but expecting different result, it's insane. Yes? Same choices are always create the same behavior. The same behavior will create the same experience. And the same experience will always create the same emotion. And those same emotions will drive the same thought. And that's what we call personality. Nobody can force you to have a certain attitude. Life will go on so much better only if you simply choose to be positive. The older you get, the more you recognize the happiest people, the most successful people. Just have the great attitude. They just get up in the morning, feel good about life, get up in the morning singing praises that they are alive. And I have learned, if you don't get happy where you are, you probably will never get to where you want to be. Don't wait for everything to work out. Then you'll be going to have a good attitude. Have a good attitude now. Then God will begin to change the situation. Morning is beginning of something fresh and something new. Just like the dawning of a new morning, it means that old have passed away and new had just begun. Your life is in your hand, 100%. And I don't care what others think of. When you leave house, you need to make up your mind. You are going to stay positive and enjoy the day no matter what comes your way. You have to decide ahead of time and allow yourself dare to dream. Big dreams. Decide what right and seize the day. Before you decide what's possible, you have to think thought of purpose. That's going to be a good day. I'm expecting abundance of favor. Your life is in